Welcome, 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 welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who, it is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Now, trying to make this short, T.I. and Tiny. T.I. and Tiny. So now, you got two people from an incident that happened in 2005, another one that happened in 2011. One, kidnapping, trafficking, drugging, I guess raping. I'm not exactly sure. That's one. I can't even remember the other. But you know what we're gonna do? One is in California, and I think the other one is in Vegas. I'm not exactly sure. But what we need to do now, since and then Toxic Diamond had a picture of or a YouTube, not a YouTube, Instagram of Tiny and the talking or whatever. Tiny doesn't mention anything. It's like, girl, you don't understand how complicated it is. You guys have 11 plus people allegedly saying that you guys did some stuff, and they all have basically the same story. You gave them a drink, they got sick or whatever, they were unconscious or whatever. You've kidnapped people, you've had sex, you've taken their ID away. Isn't that thief or what? Okay, but let's see. What are the charges in California for kidnapping? Let's add some of these up. Okay, kidnapping charges. Charges. No. Kidnapping, time in jail. I guess. I don't know how to properly. Okay. Okay, jail time for kidnapping. Okay, kidnapping under something 207 is punishable by a term of up to 8 years in a state prison. 8 years. Okay, so we got 8 years. That's in California. So that's 8 and $10,000. Okay, so that's kidnapping, allegedly. Okay, trafficking. So let's add this up. Trafficking. Trafficking jail time in California. Okay, so kidnapping. Ooh. So kidnapping was 8 years. Trafficking people is always a felony in California law. If you are convicted of trafficking people in order to obtain forced labor services, you face 5, 8, or 12 years. Okay. So let's just go with, well, there's multiple. Okay, let's just go 5. Okay, so kidnapping was 8. Let's say trafficking was 5. So that's 13, right? What else did they do? Kidnapping, drugging, rape. All right. I don't know. Allegedly. I'll just say rape. Let's say rape. Okay. Rape, jail time in California. Okay, so a misdemeanor statutory rape. No, it's more than. Okay, so. Okay, so I guess rape is 1 year. Okay, so that's 14. No. Okay, statutory rape. No, okay, 4 years. 4 years in prison. So 13 plus 4, that's 17. What else? What else are they looking to get? Drugging, pimping? No, I think that's trafficking. Okay. Oh, okay, that's enough. 17 years. 17 years that T.I. and Tiny are allegedly, if they are charged, looking at if they, if this ever comes to trial. Okay? If this ever comes to trial, if they don't pay him off, allegedly, if they don't do whatever, allegedly, this is what they're looking at least 17 years. At least 17 years. Okay, let's even say 8 years. Now, let's say 17 and half of that is 8, okay? It's not worth it. No, it is not worth it. You know what? It's not worth it because you can pay women. You can pay women. You can pay women, hookers, professional sex people, whatever, who know how to do this or whatever. I don't know in what, I mean, I don't know. You can go to Amsterdam and do it or whatever. But you can pay professionals, but no, 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 no. They don't want professionals. See, they want to meet people in the bathrooms at airports or something like that, or, through the DMs on Instagram or whatever. Now, really? Now, you see, this is just, I don't understand. Did T.I. honestly get notes from Bill Cosby on how to do this, on how to set up a TV show? The hustle, wait, the Huxtables or the hustle, whatever, T.I., whatever the name of the show was. Like, did he get notes? Did he sit down with Bill Cosby? Has T.I. ever met Bill Cosby? Now, as far as Tiny, girl, what are you doing? And her daughter is like, oh, my mom is so nice. When people meet my mom or whatever, you're nice. But how many pimps did you know that aren't nice to people? Isn't that how you get them in? Isn't that how you pull them in? Hey, girl, how you doing? Whatever. I told you guys about snakes. They make you feel comfortable, and then when you least expect it, they bite you. And that venom goes all through you. And guess what that venom is? All of that PTSD that these women have got, who have had to endure all these years, allegedly. But yet Tiny is a nice person. What kind of nice person do you know that drugs people? Like, what is your definition of nice? Because obviously that's not my definition of nice. Oh, Tiny's a great person. Well, how many great people do you know that drug and kidnap and rape and, molest and traffic? How many nice people do you know? How many pimps did you know that had the charisma, and the gift to gab? And then you don't know they're a pimp or whatever, and then you find out, you're like, wow. I'm not saying pimps are bad people. What I'm saying is, not everyone is nice. See, you cannot judge a book by its cover. I don't even know what to say. All of these people are calling Tiny nice. Well, then I'm like, well, damn. Do they know what she does behind closed doors? Do all of these people who say, oh, Tiny is a great person and this and that or whatever, I'm sure they know how her and T.I. get down with an open relationship as far as sex. But do they know that that T.I. and Tiny allegedly have trafficked, allegedly have kidnapped, allegedly have drugged people, allegedly have, beat him up, allegedly have all of these other allegations going on? Do they know that? And do they still consider her a nice person, a well-rounded person, a sweet person? Is that your definition of a sweet person? Because I would just like to know. I would like to know, is that what you guys consider a sweet? This is a mother of what? 4? Zanique made 4 kids. We're not talking about T.I.'s other kids or whatever. Let's not even talk about T.I. Now, this fool, with his huge vocabulary and his, ability to rap and ability to get these TV shows and all this, he off the chain. T.I. is off the chain. T.I., you need to go to therapy. Baby, you need to be admitted because you got some issues. I don't know if it's T.I. that's the lead or if it's Tiny. I'm not exactly sure, but you know what? They're like Bonnie and Clyde. But yeah, you guys got 7 kids. You guys have 7 kids. You have an empire. You were producing shows. Tiny was just on the Versus thing. I would be too ashamed, honey. Honestly, if I knew I was up against doing big time in prison off of these allegations, I mean, granted, everyone has done some stuff, okay? Now, I mean, there's one thing to do that white collar crime, but you're destroying people's lives forever. You're having allegedly your husband stick his foot up somebody's vagina. You're having women allegedly, waking up, mentally and physically destroyed, allegedly. You are allegedly taking IDs and phones and people's personal property in order to have a good time. What kind of, you guys are into some freaky shit, like some freaky gutter ghetto shit. This is some, do you guys make porn? I mean, honestly, is there a dungeon? Because I don't know if Candy has one allegedly, but y'all motherfuckers definitely must have something. And where were these kids when y'all was doing all of this? If you guys are on a bus tour, don't you have your kids with you sometimes? Like, this is just too much. And the sad part about it is, people think that they're all that. But baby, when you open up the closet full of skeletons, you're like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Ain't no way in hell that T.I. with his stuck up self thinking he's the king of the South, and Tiny with her funny looking piggy face looking self think that they're better than anyone. But yeah, y'all doing this type of dirt. I mean, granted, we all think that, you all should think that you're worth something, but you can't be acting like that and doing shit like this. Allegedly. Now, again, I pray that this is just, some type of fallacy or, facade or something or whatever. I don't know what, I don't know if it's Sabrina, but then again, no. There is some truth to this because she kind of said it. She kind of said that Sabrina was the one who was going out recruiting women. Well, what is that? Recruitment to have sex? Isn't that a madam or a pimp? Isn't that what they do? Well, who are they recruiting for? T.I. and Tiny. That's a closed case. Then Wendy Williams has the audacity to talk about the attorney for these women who have been violated or who claim they've been violated. She wants to laugh at the fact that his name is Tyrone. I think everybody's just going to hell. I honestly, I do. There's a couple people who are in front of the line, but I think people have lost their minds or going to hell because, honey, you were going to talk about this man based on his name? Girl, bye. Then Tasha K is going to try to slander Sabrina's name based on her history. Okay, based on her history, that's between Sabrina, T.I., and Tiny and their dealings. Okay, now whether her story about the gun is valid or not, that has nothing to do with the fact that T.I. and Tiny may allegedly have trafficked these women, raped these women, drugged these women, had sexual dealings with these women without their consent, without their mental consent, because you can't have sex with someone who is not mentally stable or, coherent. Can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Like, what type of fucking devils are these if these allegations are true? And as Storm Moreau said, not everybody's lying. Where there's smoke, there is fire. Now, is there 11? Are there 30? Are there 100? We don't know. But there has to be at least one, which I hope and I pray this is not the fact. I hope that this is just a bad dream. But you know what? T.I. and Tiny don't seem to be affected by it. Obviously, they know something that we don't. Maybe they know the truth. Maybe this is, all a fallacy or whatever. Maybe they have attorneys or whatever, and they're willing to spend it all, to risk it all, to make sure that they never go to jail. Aren't they worth 60, 70 million? Freedom costs a lot. Freedom costs a hell of a lot. I just don't understand why do you guys need to have a third or a fourth or a fifth? Why? And then did they get a woman for Nelly? Like, Nelly, you can't get a bitch, you can't get a baddie on your own? Really, Nelly? Really? And so Why do you need to, Tiana and Tiny, why do y'all need to get women for other women and your road people? What the hell's going on in Atlanta? That's what I want to know. Is there something in the water? Because you got Portia dealing with this, you got Candy. Baby, everybody is just so freaky deaky. You know what? Maybe y'all need to do some cleansing, like down there too. Like maybe y'all need to do some cleansing because it's just out of hand. Now, when people go up for fed time, then it's enough. Like y'all need to, you need to strap on or sew it up or lock it up or do something. Because if sex leads you to prison for multiple years, for multiple accounts, for multiple people, y'all got issues. I don't care how much money you got, but usually it's the people who do got money, Bill Gates, that got the issues. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And I've said it before. That's why I don't like to deal with you guys. I tell you, the higher levels, social economic statuses that they become weird. It's like, they got the money, so the struggle is over. So now they don't know what to do. So then they do these weird, crazy, insane things like trafficking women, like having orgies or whatever. I understand, live your life. But if living your life ends up in hurting and damaging people's mental capacities, physical capacities forever, you have issues and you guys need help. I've never heard them say that. I've never heard them. How is it that you have one person that says that you've done anything to them and you feel as though you're on top, that you're okay, that you don't have to worry about anything, that everyone's lying? Well, Tiny, how is it that Shekinah and Sabrina are lying? Those were both your ace boom cooms. Now both of them lying. Now both, you're not dealing with both of them. Well, wait a minute. Well, who's wrong? Are they lying? Or are you lying? Why are you not dealing with them now? You were in the room with Shekinah when she was saying all that. If it was a lie, why didn't you say, oh, wait, no, no, no? Why didn't you guys edit it? Why didn't you do something? No, you didn't do anything. Tanya, I know you're not that stupid. You might be nice, but you can't be that stupid. But you know what? Maybe you are. Maybe you are, because maybe allegedly, if you feel that you can kidnap, rape, drug, traffic women and get away with it, you're dumb as hell. You need to go to jail, both you and T.I. But it's just so sad that, you guys have the TV shows, you got the music careers, you got the beautiful kids, you got the money, guys just brought a new mansion. Tiny, you're finally looking presentable. People are no longer calling you Miss Pig or whatever. T.I., you look like you were about to go into, the political realm or whatever. It's a damn shame that this scandal has sifted in the political realm where the mayor says, I don't even want to run for re-election. Like, you guys are convoluted. Like, it's just all gutter. How do you drop from being, one of the most powerful couples in Atlanta to gutter? That's why you never look down on people. You never look down on people, because you can be there any minute. Any minute. Obviously, I hope you guys don't have to learn this the hard way. But what about the kids? What about the kids? It's all bad. It's just all bad. It's all bad. And it's all over sex. It's all, can't y'all get a blow-up doll or something? Or can't y'all invent something? You seem like you want to be smart or whatever. You're dumb as hell. I just can't understand. If these allegations are true, you guys have to be you're disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting if these allegations are true. And it's going to take basically a miracle to make me believe. I don't care about anybody else. This is what I'm saying. Make me believe that all of these people are telling a lie. All of them are telling a lie. Even Bill Cosby, talked about how he drugged people. And can't all these women be lying or whatever, and have the same damn story? Come on now. And why do you guys need to know about them? Why do you guys need to know about them? So you can pay them off? But you guys still need help. See, what happens if you pay them off and they go away? That means that you're still going to continue to do these activities, which is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So I wonder, is Black China going to be indicted or questioned or investigated or whatever? I know the feds are going to. So I don't know. Maybe you guys, listen, the same thing I told R. Kelly. You need to start booking flights to Africa or somewhere outside of this country and just never come back. Buy a whole not plantation, a whole town somewhere in Africa, and all of the kids move. You and all the y'all take that $60 million, maybe go to Ghana, go somewhere where you won't be extradited. I don't know, and live your life and never come back to America. I tried to tell R. Kelly that. He didn't want to listen. Hey, you know, you think that if R. Kelly's can't get away with it, you think you guys are? Honestly? Oh, it's not going to happen like that. You know why? Because it's going to be someone who you least expect. The person who you least expect, who you treated like shit, the person that, and this has happened to me before, the person that you treated like shit, who you least expected, is going to tell your business. It's going to tell the truth. And you guys have dealt with a lot of people. This person that you least, well, hell, shit, she kind of told your business right in front of you. Told you guys to shut up. You didn't, you know. And Tiny's just, she's not that smart, because, you know, I would never have my best friend, you know, spilling my business, and I have an investigation or allegations against me. Why was she kind of on the TV all the time? She finally shut up. Finally. I don't know what you guys did, allegedly, but thank God. But oh no, honey, y'all got some issues this time. And I don't think money's gonna save you this time, unless you just ready to just wipe it all clean. Hey, freedom is expensive. Bye-bye.